We're now going to be installing the sliding doors. First, we're going to move the magnet guides over to the magnet block. We're now going to separate the magnet furthest away from the swing panel. Sometimes it's necessary to use a hammer handle to put in between the magnets and just give it a little jolt. This will be the guide that we're using for the panel that is furthest from the swing door, so I will pull it out now. We'll now be sitting in the first panel. I'll initially set the panel in the track, and then there's a pin on the bottom that will fit into the lower guide. I will now slide the guide over to the pin on the bottom block. I will then lift the door, inserting the pin into this guide. There's a safety block. Pull down, push panel in. This is a top hinge block. Using your screwdriver, push up the block guide, ensuring that it is fully seated in the track. Using your 1/4 inch Allen key, unscrew the bolt from the magnet guide. Then slide the magnet guide on top of the hinge block guide, lining up the hole that you saw earlier. Then insert bolt. Ensure that it is seated before tightening. Once fully seated, ensure that it glides nicely. We've installed the keep door. The keep door gets installed the same way as the first door gets installed. This is a keep door. You'll notice the two keeps, one up top and one up bottom, depending on the application. The keep door also serves as the latch for the hinge door. Before adjusting the jambs, you need to adjust the reveal, starting with the keep door against the hinge panel. We're adjusting the reveals with the reveal adjusters using a 1/4 inch hex key. This is your adjuster screw. Takes a 1/4 inch hex key, insert and turn clockwise to push block down, which in turn raises the panel. There's one of these on each side of each panel. It's important to do the keep panel first because that lines out all the other doors. Ensure that the reveal on the keep door lines up perfect with the hinge panel. Now that we adjusted the reveals, we're going to adjust the sliding door jamb to the doors. We're going to start off by allowing 1/8 of an inch clearance between the hinge door and the keep door. You can adjust that clearance by sliding the panel one way or the other. So you have clearance between this edge of the hinge panel and the keep panel. Now we're going to mark the top rail and the bottom track. We're going to do that using blue painter's tape. It's a non-marring tape that does not leave residue. So what we'll do is up here, once all the panels are properly placed, we'll mark the jamb where it is. Now that I've marked it, once I slide the doors over, I have the exact point where my jamb needs to be. Now with suitable fixings, attach the jamb to your existing framing. Once we've double checked our work, we're going to check the operation of the doors. Once you get to this point, it's going to be a swoosh and click. You're going to hear the top magnet engage. Pull this pin down and the door will slide out. All the doors work well. When closing the doors, ensure that the furthest panel engages into the jamb. When shutting the sliding doors, you'll hear an audible click, and you'll know it's engaged. Pull down to disengage magnet. When operating the handle, once the door is shut, you will lift up to engage the 3-point locking mechanism, and then turn the key to engage the deadbolt. Or from the inside, you would turn the knob to engage the deadbolt. To disengage, turn the knob or the key, push down to disengage. To keep the doors operating at optimum performance, use silicone spray inside the track and also inside of the top rail. Silicone is weather resistant and also lets the doors slide smoothly.